is this the vlog that I finally finish and finally sees the light of day? Because last week I tried to shoot this video for you, I want to say like 2 or 3 times. And each time I was like, this is so bad. This is so bad. This can never see the light of day. Some of them I ended, some of them I didn't even end. Like it was just a mishmash of, quite honestly, a fever dream, because I had a fever and I had a flu and I don't know what I was doing. I was just like, I desperately wanted to put up something for you. Like me having kind of a month-long hiatus off of YouTube was like not in the plan. Like that was not supposed to happen. But yeah, I just didn't end up filming like the first week we were back at work. And then the second week, some kind of mega flu has caught hold of first Ralph, then me, now Mark, and just completely knocked us out. Like for a full-on week, like completely knocked us out. So yeah. Anyway, hello, how are you? Are you all okay? It's been a really long time. I hope you had a good start to the new year. I hope you had a good Christmas. We had a really lovely Christmas and New Year, actually. It was very chill, like not a lot of plans. Everyone kind of was ill or got ill and kind of kept themselves to themselves, but that suited us quite nicely because it meant we actually just got some really nice quality time, the 3 of us, and it was really lovely. I went into my parents' loft and located all of my old Lego, and they had kept all of the Lego and all of the different instructions for the different sets, but it was all mixed in. And so I basically like went in and tried to like complete all of the sets. It was so fun. There was like a solid 3 days where that's all me and Mark did, was like play with Lego. And Ralph would kind of like dabble with the Lego with us and then go do his own thing. That was a really nice like 3-day stint. But yeah, we had a lovely start to the new year, but have just been completely wiped out. It's been a long time actually since all 3 of us were wiped out for like this length of time. And last week, I mean, my voice still sounds pretty croaky. My like throat is still a bit sore and I'm coughing, but in the grand scheme of things, I feel like a brand new person. I'm like, oh, I am back. Like a fever will just make you feel some kind of way and it's not nice. It is not pleasant. So I feel you, anyone who has got this, sending love, positive vibes your way. Your body just needs you to like sit down. Which is not always the easiest thing to do. So yeah, we are back. I had grand plans of this video being like a sit down, plan with me, Notion tour, all that kind of stuff. But I think we're just going to have to keep it like, basically all the videos that I ditched last week were that. And it felt long and rambly and not particularly helpful or useful in any way, shape or form. So I think what I'm going to do is just keep this video kind of on the shorter side of things. And this is like a getting back in the swing, getting back into routine, preparing yourself if maybe you have, like me, just been like marinating and you need to just like prepare for your re-entry back into society. Tomorrow I'm actually off on a trip to Edinburgh with Net-a-Porter. I am so excited. I can't wait. We're staying at Gleneagles Townhouse, which is such a beautiful hotel and space, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. And I'm so glad that I'm like feeling better for it. So I kind of need to, you know, make myself feel like a human again. But I also need to eat my breakfast. This is my new breakfast of choice because I was very into smoothies. Like I basically just been having smoothies for the whole year, but it's cold. Like, I mean, to be fair, actually in my throat right now, it'd probably be quite nice. But where it's just a bit chilly in the morning, I'm like, no, I want something that isn't as freezing and also like relatively faffy. I tried to reduce the faff down by like pre-portioning all my dry ingredients and pre-portioning all of my frozen ingredients. And like, I think I did pretty good at that, but I don't know. I'm just like, I kind of got a bit bored of it and I wanted something else. So I've been making myself a chia seed pudding every morning. I wanted something that I could prep. I wanted something that was just like done and dusted and I can kind of just add a few toppings on and be done in the morning. So I basically prep this every night before bed and I prep all my like supplements for the morning, and I just like have I put it all here. I have like a little section in the morning where I can just, you know, do all my supplements, all my bits and bobs, athletic greens, all of that. And then this is just pre-made the night before and then it's ready to go. The ingredients I measured them out, but I'm only measuring it because you need like the right ratios for it to be a really thick. It's like a very thick custardy consistency. I do 25 grams of chia seed, with 130 grams of Greek yogurt, around 200 grams of any kind of milk that you want to put in it. And then I also put in my protein powder, which is this one. I've been using this protein powder like maybe since we lived in the flat. Like it's a really long time. It's the Form Performance Protein. It's naturally advanced plant-based nutrition. So it's vegan, vanilla flavored, and I put in 40 grams of this, and that means you get 30 grams of protein. Like if you're anything like me and you're just being bombarded with like protein, fiber, this is it's a really good breakfast for that. And I just like that it's, easy, prepped, and it's a bit like pudding for your breakfast. It's got pudding in the name. I then just eat it. I mean, this really isn't going to look like much, but I then just eat it out of here, good to go. And that is my breakfast sorted. Right, let's go eat. You join me rolling my socks, which somebody... It's funny sometimes the comments that you get, and then you're like, oh no, actually that's like a really useful, helpful thing. I think someone saw me do this with my socks, which is how I have been folding my socks since I started folding them myself. Someone was like, no girl, you've got to roll them. If you do that, you end up stretching out the top bit, which like makes sense because you're kind of pulling the elastic. So now I just roll my socks. My socks are rolled. My underwear drawer looks so darn organised. If you are a fan of organisation content, like maybe you have a copy of An Edited Life, maybe getting dusty, maybe not, on your own bookshelf, which would be very, very cool, you would really like the Substack post that I wrote over Christmas, which was how to be organised in 2025. It's by a country mile my most read post on Substack, like 5 times over. It's just got a bit mad on there. And even now, it's been up for like 3 weeks. Even now, I'm still getting comments, reposts, people being like, oh my gosh, this is the most like someone said like, this is the most helpful article I've read all year. And I was like, I was so happy with that post. I really had a vision over Christmas, like in the morning when we were all just having screen time and the boys were just chilling in bed. I was like, no, I really want to write this post, even though this isn't really what my Substack is about. Like my Substack is very much a focus on like elevating the everyday personal style, like that kind of thing. But I was like, it's in my bones. Like it's the beginning of the year and it's almost like it's a post that I just had to write, and it's gone down really, really, really well. So I'm super happy with that. I'll link that down below for you. But my aim, how am I getting organised in 2025, aka today? I think my aim is to just go like room by room and just make sure that everything is like sorted, tidy, cleared out, that kind of thing. I've got a few things that I want to iron in here. This is my new thing, because I never used to iron, which now I look back at it and I'm like, that is crazy. Your clothes look rubbish. Like there are so many things in my wardrobe now that I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe I wore that without ever ironing it. Like I would never pick up an iron. I would never iron like things. Even if I was on holiday and things had got like crumpled up in my suitcase, I was like, no, this is not the life for me. But it does just make your clothes look so much better. Like this Lisette t-shirt looks fine, but when it's ironed, it's gonna look brand new. So I've just got a few. I think this one's Donny, that one's Lisette. I've got a few t-shirts I want to iron in here. And then I'd say overall, like this room is looking pretty, like I'm quite happy with this. I put on my lighting so you can actually see me, because without my lights on it's a really dark day. But yeah, I'm super happy with like what's going on in here. I do need to pack for tomorrow. That might be a this evening thing. I think I really want to focus on making sure like everything is physically like where it all needs to be. I also need to sort myself out. Like, I mean, this is disgusting, my hair, but like I need to sort this out. And then I really want to write a Substack and like just kind of refine my plan for the week, because it kind of all went a bit out the window, is that the right phrase, last week. So right, let's do a little bit of ironing. I was just doing my ironing, watching Lizzie's video, and she's really ill too. She's had the flu as well. So seriously, it is really going round. I also wanted to know, do you like my socks? These are my, I picked these up over Christmas actually. I was like, oh, I'm going to treat myself to a few more pairs of Pilates socks. They've got like the little rubbery bits on the bottom. They're by Point Studio. I first had a pair of these when I went to Chicago with the Hoxton, and I went to a really cute Pilates studio that was like round the corner, and someone, I think the receptionist, watched my videos and I needed a pair of grippy socks to do the class, and she gave me a pair of grippy socks for free, and I've like still got them to this day. So thank you so much for that. And I really enjoy this brand, Point Studio. They just do really cool, like they fit really nicely, like the socks fit really nicely. I think they come in like 2 sizes. So the socks fit really nicely and they are like really good and really grippy. So yeah, I did manage a Pilates class this morning, and yeah, I feel good for it. I felt like today was the day that I was finally ready for it. And then I also wanted to show you these. I never really bring you in here, but this is our like family bathroom situation, hence the bath toys. And then peep my Epsom salts around the corner. That's where I keep those. But I saw these on somebody's Substack, and actually they were in a Substack that was called like the worst things that I've bought this year. And then I saw this and was like, oh no, I actually really need that. So it's just a little lamp. It comes in a pack of 2, so I've got the other one like out there, but it comes in a pack of 2, and it's like the perfect, they're just rechargeable wireless lamps. But it's so good if, like us, we've just got spotlight lighting in the bathroom, and it's just bright. Like, it's bright in here, and it just, I don't know, and it's like really bright, and it's like a bathroom in the evening should be like relaxing. And so I've been trying to work out, like, can we get a dimmer put on this, or like what's the situation? And this is like the perfect little situation. So they're from John Lewis. I'll link them down below for you. But yeah, they're rechargeable. They don't last very long. I think a charge lasts like 8 hours. So it's kind of perfect for like a bath time situation. I just had that one on last night and had a really nice, like, peaceful bath. Picked up some new towels as well from Marks and Spencer's, because our old towels were like, when they're bad. I took them down to Dogs Trust, so they've gone to a good home. But yeah, just had a few little tiny tweaks of like some new towels, these little rechargeable lamps, just so I can have like my pure chill evening bath times, because I was really missing those, and having like the light beaming down in your face, it's just not the vibe. I just know for a fact I'm going to watch this video back and be like, Anna, why did you not just have a shower and get yourself ready? But I just got in the flow. When you're like in the flow, and I'm like, you know what, I'm getting stuff done. What's the lesser of 2 evils here? Do I just keep getting stuff done? Or do I halt myself and like try and make myself look presentable? I went for the route, you can tell. But what I ended up doing was, where I'm going away tomorrow, I'm going away with Net-a-Porter, and it's part of a job with Net-a-Porter. They're actually, like, I'm loaning some things, and those things will be at the hotel when I arrive. So I just kind of wanted to have an idea of what outfits I wanted to shoot whilst I am there, and I just made them in Canva. This is not pretty. This is not like, normally I would do this all to scale and all that kind of stuff. This is not that, but just an idea of what I'm going to wear out of my own wardrobe to go, what I'm going to change into when I get there. We've got like a nice evening dinner booked, and they have loaned me a really nice totem top that hopefully, like, this is all like, hopefully everything fits. I will take a few backups just in case. Then what to wear to breakfast. We're going to have a little wander around Edinburgh, and the weather looks cold, but like no colder than here, and doesn't look like it's going to rain, so that's good. And then an outfit to wear home as well. So basically that's my packing list done, which is quite nice. It just means like later on we're sorted. I can just pack that in a matter of like 15 minutes with my beauty bits, and that's just kind of like done and sorted. Oh, I'm supposed to be cooking some eggs right now. Lovely. I just realized that I needed to eat. I have an appointment, which is it's like annoying timing. Like, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like, oh, okay, just as I would be getting finally into the flow of things. But I figured what I'm going to do. Oh, I've only got 2 eggs. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I figured out what I would do is I would have a very quick, I was going to say breakfast then, a very quick lunch, and then I will make myself look averagely presentable, but save the big, when you need, I think this is why I'm putting it off. When it's an everything shower, that is why I'm putting it off. It's an everything shower, and I just do not have the energy for that right now. I wish I could crack eggs single-handed, but I can't, so be right back. We're just doing good old scrambled egg. I did look at all of the vegetables in the fridge and was like, ooh, what have we got here? But I just wasn't in the mood for any of it. And I was going to have some hummus and carrots, but the carrots are like the bendiest things you've ever seen. And I think I could stomach them like roasted, but I don't think I could stomach them raw. So we're just having a quick little scrambled eggs on toast situation, lots of ketchup. It's been so long, we've actually got a new bed. It's not supposed to be on the floor, the legs. The legs don't fit, so our bed has been on the floor for well over a month at this point now. I can't remember where we bought it from, but I obviously would not recommend because yeah, it's taken a while for the spare part to arrive. So that's fun. Been working on my strength, getting up and down out of the bed. One fun thing though, I bought a load of Medik8 stuff in the Black Friday sale, and I pretty much love it all. There's only really one thing I probably wouldn't repurchase. I bought the HEO mask step 1, which is like a 2-step overnight mask. So like step 1, step 2. It's fine. Like this side is more of a gel and then this is more of a cream, and you just layer them up and it's like a hydrating overnight mask. I'd say it's nice, but I'm not sure I would repurchase that. But like this is amazing. The Press and Glow, love that. Also, oh, this is probably one of my favorites actually. The C Tetra Luxe, the vitamin C serum, is like probably the nicest vitamin C serum I've used. It's really, it feels like an oil, so it's just really nice and nourishing on the skin. And then I just used the Clarity Peptides, and then I finish it off with the Advanced Day Ultimate Protect SPF 50. Just over, and that's a really nice, really juicy SPF. Reminds me of the ultraviolet, the one that's like the yellow, like very hydrating. Have I got time for a tinted moisturizer? Okay, very quickly. I had a real clear out of my makeup drawer before Christmas. I mean, to be fair, there wasn't much in there anyway. Like if anyone has followed me since back in the day when I had all of my makeup in this huge, sorry, I'm hunching over to try and keep this up. When I had all my makeup in that big IKEA unit, like who remembers that? Oh my gosh, I had so much. Oh my god, there was like a whole cabinet in our wardrobe that was just full of nail varnishes, like literally nail varnishes in every single color under the rainbow. Like what a time to be alive. I obviously have neither of those things anymore, but I've condensed my like my makeup drawer down even further. I'm truly just in my tinted moisturizer mode. Do you know what I mean? Have I got a foundation? I've got the Armani foundation. I've got the Makeup by Mario foundation, but everything else is just very tinted moisturizer. This was the NARS that I put on. I just feel like it evens out everything so beautifully. I'm definitely like a little bit spotty right now, but I'm using the Crystal Retinol. No, that's not it. Crystal Retinol, the #1 from Medik8. I mean, I've literally almost finished up, and there's definitely a bit of a, like, I don't want to say purging phase, but I guess it is a purging phase. There's definitely been a bit of an eruption to my skin, so I'm just kind of trying to ride it out instead of like switching and, you know, what you normally do. You normally like panic, right? And you're like, oh gosh, I need something else. I'm like, no, I think I really like the texture of that product, and I think a bit of retinol is what my skin needs right now. Like it's really helped with my blackheads on my chin. They just kind of shriveled up, like gone. The Surratt eyelash curler is like my new favorite thing. Curling your eyelashes in a rush though is not cute. They like never curl. If you're in a rush, they're like, no, I'm gonna remain straight. Okay, right, we really are running out of time now. A bit of the Ole Henriksen on the lips. And then I thought with my hair what I might do, because it looks so terrible, is some kind of plait. It's so funny how things change. Like this used to be my go-to look, like a slip back bun. Yeah, mainly like a slip back bun. And it's funny how you change, right? Like I'm just like, oh gosh, no, I do not like this look on me at all. I think I've learned as someone who has quite severe features, like my brows. Do you know what I mean? The brows are like quite big. They're a moment. I think I need some kind of softness in my hair. Like I think I just look best. I look at my best when I've got some, yeah, a bit of softness, a bit of movement, you know what I mean? Like, I think that just like balances everything out. So I feel like I wouldn't do necessarily a low bun these days, but I feel like a low very skinny tiny ponytail. This is like a bit softer, you know, a bit softer. Okay, I think with a pair of earrings, I think we can just about get away with this. I don't know, this feels like a mild improvement, that's for sure. It's amazing what just proper clothes can do for you. So the theme of this week's Everything I Wore This Week. I don't normally tend to do themes, but because I'm doing this Shop Your Wardrobe month, I wanted there to be like outfit themes each week in case you want to like play along or you just need a prompt. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're just like, oh, that's a good idea. I'll give that a go next week. So this week it is my least worn items, aka this Whistles, what was that spin? I had like Joseph from the Technicolor Dreamcoat. Just a Whistles suede jacket. It's actually kind of mild. I'm literally going from like car to appointment. Hopefully I can park close. I won't be gone long. So I feel like I'm like a sweaty person. I feel like this is fine for the car. I'm fine for a quick run between places. I think I might go for this bag. Like whenever I'm just a bit unsure, I think go for like the things that you wear all the time that you feel really good in, aka a grey jumper. You know what I mean? That's really not anything fancy for me. And then this bag. Oh, I need some jewelry. I could tell it's been a while since I have like, been wearing normal clothes because I felt like piercing my ears. Felt like I have my ears pierced again. Right, okay, there you go. We are good to go. I feel like I've been in the car a lot today, but one huge pro of that. Oh, can you see the seat behind me? I'm not sure you can. But one huge pro of being in the car is that I've been able to catch up with Who Weekly, which I've been a bit out of sorts with. Like, I listen to Who Weekly. When I go to and from Pilates. And obviously where I haven't been going for the last week or so, I've just been a bit out of practice with it. So I get behind because there's 3 episodes a week and they're each like over an hour long. This one's like just over an hour long, but I'm a subscriber of the Patreon as well. That one's like an hour and 45 minutes, I think, the last one. So it's really good to catch up. And I just saw that they celebrated their 10-year anniversary. And I think I started listening maybe like a year in. And when I started, I listened back to the whole back catalogue. So I've officially listened to every single episode of Who Weekly. I think there's like, over 1,000 at this point. And I just think it's the best thing ever. Like I said to Marcus, I don't know what I would ever do if Lindsay and Bobby said they weren't doing the podcast anymore. I would be so sad. This has been part of my life for 10 years. The tagline is everything you need to know about the celebrities you don't. It's just the perfect like driving zone out. It's American celebrity gossip, so they talk about people that I don't know all the time, but it means I have like an encyclopedic knowledge of US pop culture. That would be my specialist subject if ever I went on like Mastermind or something like that. So yeah, it's been really fun to catch up on Who Weekly. So annoying to be back in the car and be like going back and forth, but actually a real treat to listen to my one true loves, I am just so in love with this outfit. Sometimes I feel like your best work is done when you're in a rush, you know what I mean? Like, so that's a really bad angle, but yeah, I feel like sometimes when you're in a rush and you're kind of to the wire, I don't know, I kind of love it. It's simple, but it has incorporated something that I have rarely worn. I'm super chuffed with my outfit. Also have just realised, yes, we still have Christmas decorations up. I don't want to talk about it. That was something that was supposed to be for last weekend, and then that's when Ralph got ill and we became human like pillows. And then we got ill, and this week, this will be gone this week, but just not today, not right this second. Oh, it's amazing what a bit of tinted moisturiser, your morning skincare routine, brushing your teeth, having a quick shower can do for you. I feel so much more human. There were so many things in the car I thought that I needed to tell you. I think there's definitely like a part 2 to this video because I really want to do a proper goals for the year, planning. Like I want to do that Notion video. It's just like today was not that day. And I feel like I'm in a droning on mood and it would be rather boring. And I don't want that for you. So I feel like that is definitely going to come. I think my plan for my YouTube this year is just vlogs. Like we love the vlogs. I love making them. You love watching them. I feel like that's what you are here for. If you do prefer, well, let's move you a little bit. If you do prefer style content, that video content tends to live on my Substack. So if you are like, oh, well, I like it when you stand in your wardrobe and you show us winter outfit formulas, that kind of lives on Substack, including like written content, but also video content as well. But here, vlogs, like we're good. lots and lots of vlogs coming your way. And yeah, I definitely want to do that more like planning, Notion-y one. When me and Mark were ill, we did have one day of childcare that was kind of glorious, where like Ralph was being looked after and me and Mark both felt really horrendous. We were like, you know what, I think we need to watch TV. And we just watched TV for the whole day, and we rewatched season 1 of Severance, because it's been 2 or 3 years since that season has come out. And I was like, I genuinely don't remember any of it. Mark was like, let's watch like the final one, so you can watch the final episode and then of the first season and then watch the new one of the second season. But we started watching it and we're like, yeah, no, I can't remember any of this at all. So I highly recommend, if you were a fan of Severance like 2-3 years ago, rewatch it. You gotta watch it again. It's so good. If you can like block out time so you can watch like 2 or 3 episodes in a row, highly recommend. Then we did that all day, and then we put Ralph to bed when he came back, and then we watched the new episode. It was so good. It was so good. So if you're needing a TV recommendation, I cannot recommend Severance any more highly. I just love it. My plan now is to maybe pack, but also I really want to get a Substack live today of my like wardrobe diary, kind of my fail of a wardrobe diary from the last 2 weeks, but also it's a bit of my like sick day essentials as well. It's kind of going to include that. So I will link my Substack down below for you. If you haven't seen it already, then maybe this year is the year to check it out. I feel like there's been a big influx of people who are maybe like, this year is the year I'm going to give it a go. So let me know if you give it a go. I actually think I'm going to sign off here, because I have a tendency to just keep on talking and keep on going. This is more just like a, hey, I'm here. Quick little catch up. I'm here. I haven't forgotten about you. Don't forget about me. And I will be back very soon with a brand new video for you. Let me know what you'd like to see, if there's anything in that Notion, anything like goal setting wise that appeals. I would love to know. But I hope you're all well. Welcome to 2025. We did it. I hope you're all keeping well. I am sending you all like the love and good vibes your way, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.